Yo, what's good, my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy, DEADMANVINCE, back with yet another Black Clover mobile video. And I already did my tier list kind of like series, I guess, where I stacked up I split the mages up pretty much by class and then kind of like stacked them all against each other. But like, I feel like there's one person out there who really like loves chaos and wanted to see a tier list with all of the mages together. So it's kind of like similar how to the Truth DT. He did his tier list video on he does his tier list based on the class of character basically for Dokkan, but that's a little different, right? Because the classes in Dokkan are not more so like literally different roles that determine what you do in battle, but they're more so kind of like different classes such as Dokkan Fest LR, Carnival Coin LR, Yellow Coin LR, Dokkan Fest, Banner Unit, you know, World Tournament Unit. Like, there's those different like kind of like classifications to it. The thing that makes it even harder to do that with Black Clover Mobile is that each mage does have a specific class that they're actually like kind of like predicated for and a specific role they're supposed to have in battle. So this tier list should be rough. Probably. Now, I do have all of my prior tier list open, and this was kind of the point of me doing all these tier lists, because one, I kind of want to give people my assessment of how I think the landscape of characters are looking in this game before, sorry guys, I'm setting up an auto battle on BCM as we speak because I am a zealot for this, but I kind of wanted to show all my thoughts on how I think the characters stack up before the first anniversary Noelle comes out, because I feel like Noelle will probably rip the game a new asshole when she drops, and she'll like inevitably be like the best mage in the game thus far. So I kind of wanted to give my idea or give my thoughts on how the mages I think stack up right now compared to each other, and then this also kind of gives me that ability to rank, or no, I already have tier lists, so I can kind of just go back and revisit those tier lists whenever new mages drop, and then just kind of like update the tier list rather than starting a whole new tier list. So like whenever Noelle drops, right, then I can just update this tier list and fit her in wherever she belongs, probably up here all the way at the damn top, and then fit her in on the attacker tier list or whatever. We have not gotten confirmation that she's an attacker, but like what else would Valkyrie Armor Noelle be doing besides Guardian, because sometimes big gaming likes to suck off Guardians. But guys, another thing is, I'm not gonna go into like super in-depth like breakdown kind of like stuff for this. Like, no, I've already done super like specific breakdowns for each mage, so rather I'm just gonna go into like breakdown if I really have to, and it's like me comparing one mage. Like basically my breakdown is gonna be me comparing one mage to the last mage that I just put down and why I think this mage is like higher than them. So we're just gonna go ahead and start off with season 1 Asta and just put him in the solid choice tier. Again, you've heard my reasonings in like the other like videos, so, and I also have all my like prior tier list like pulled up so that I can actually just kind of like refresh my memory. But like, yeah, this Asta goes in solid choice. That's all I can give him at best right now. He does good damage, he's fast, you know, but like there's faster, there's harder hitting. We're gonna get straight to it too, because like I can't front on you, bro. I really think people might rage on this tier list, and like I'm so excited to see what they have to say. Yeah, this Asta's not the best. Literally, whenever you're talking about using a red tank, this Asta is the one that you're using. You're not even looking at this Asta unless you literally, maybe you're doing like an event that has 2 different teams and then you have to use a different Guardian defender for the other team. Then maybe you pick this dude up, but like, nah, bro. You're always going for this Asta over this Asta. And yes, this Asta is better than this Asta. Next up is Charlotte. What was Charlotte? Charlotte was on her own tier list. She was in solid choice tier. I do feel that this Charlotte still has more use than this Asta. DPSs are so basic, so cut dry, and you would think that would allow them to be used anywhere because they have, you know, flexibility in different places, but like, he's just a DPS, he's squishy, and like Charlotte, I feel like gives me infinite turns. Asta maybe kills somebody. The level of like what we're fighting now, Asta maybe kills, even if he guaranteed kills. Asta gets like 1 extra turn after that. Yeah, Charlotte literally does her skill too. Anybody on my team kills. We're getting extra turn after extra turn after extra turn after extra turn. This Charlotte right here is much better than this Charlotte right here. They're not the same class, I know, but like just character-wise, this Charlotte's more valuable as a mage than this Charlotte right here. We already know what this Charlotte does. Only reason why I'm not putting her up in this like 5th leaf activity level is because this Charlotte gets 5th leaf activity level. This Charlotte works well on any team, anywhere. It does not matter. This Charlotte is that way too, and she was like that for a very long time when she first came out. But now I feel like you kind of want to put her onto that mono blue team. Not to say that because Luck, Vengeance, Noelle came out that this Charlotte is like locked to the blue team now, but I feel like if you're going for a Charlotte on your team, you're more than likely just picking up this one right here because it just gives your team a little bit better survivability. This one feels like a more offensive option. This one feels like a more defensive option. Charmy, 5th leaf activity. She's absolutely the worst in the tier thus far though, because this you see this Charlotte on a lot more teams than this Charmy, and like this is just from my personal experience as well, just like talking about my experiences in PvP and things like that. Yeah, I'm feeling good so far. Obviously, while I'm going through this, I'm going to start kind of like rearranging characters and like kind of figuring out where I want each one of them. But that'll just kind of come with the video. This Charmy, yeah, she's a solid choice. I don't think she's like in not the best tier. I wouldn't say that she's that bad, but like I don't think she's that amazing, really. I never saw like the hype of it. I get it, the pumpkin pie effect and the explosive damage and all this. Like, yes, that's really cool. Man, I gotta go park my car in the garage. Just out sitting on the road right now. Anyway, this fauna right here, another solid choice. I feel she's. I'm looking at my old tier list here, and I have fauna lower than Season 1 Asta, but now that I think about it, I'd probably still use this fauna over this Asta to this day, more than likely. We got, and now, I know I'm kind of rushing through this, but I already gave all my opinions on these characters, and I also don't want this to be like too long. But like, let's just really look at what we're looking at right here. Black Asta is far and away the best mage in the game. More than likely, whenever Valkyrie Armor Noelle comes out, she's going to take this top spot, and Asta's going to be number 2, but even still, he's going to be a menace. This Charlotte, really good, works on any team, literally, and if you put her on a mono green team, that's like an added bonus, but you don't even have to. She's still going to dominate on a non-mono green team. This Charmy can heal no matter what. Like, bro, that'll always be useful. Being able to heal no matter what, no matter the condition, no matter the status, like, it does not matter. This Charmy's always going to be good. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. This Charlotte is always going to be good. Counterattack, she's always going to be good, but on the off chance that somebody has green Yami, she's going to be like useless because Yami is literally taking away those counterattacks instantly. And the only issue with her is that green Yami, his counterattack swipe is every 2 turns or 3 turns. Every 3 turns at most. Charlotte's counterattack is like, if you're lucky, every 3 turns, because she has, I know she has the capability to get extra SP, but like it ultimate costs 8 SP, and not even talking about if you're fighting somebody to take away SP, etc, etc. Taking away SP doesn't affect Yami's ability to take away counterattacks. So Charlotte kind of became Charlotte kind of lost a little bit of like, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit of steam whenever this Yami came out. Like counterattack is a really strong, really annoying mechanic to deal with. He easily trounces that though. This fauna is definitely like Wizard King level right here. She does really big damage. She's definitely just like a big improvement from this fauna right here. So it definitely gets her to tier up. Honestly, if you look at it, this Charlotte is good, but this Charlotte's not even an improvement. They're not the same class, but like a much more useful Charlotte. This Charlotte is an improvement, I feel, from this Charlotte though. So like the class system's kind of making sense. They're not the same, so like I can't really say he's an improvement. Plus he came out first, but like he is far and away like god tier. This dude's just like, it's unfortunate they made him red and an Asta. You know what I'm saying? This could have been any character, but they made a red Asta after when they were already thinking about doing this Asta. If Dark would have already came out with Black Asta, then you know maybe this Asta would be like up here and solid choice. But I couldn't put him Wizard King level, not for that. No. Fuego, y'all know how I feel about Fuego, but I feel like Fuego is not the best tier, but he's not in Vic Gaming Y. I won't say he's Vic Gaming Y anymore. He is better than this Asta, I feel, though. I definitely feel like he's better than this Asta, like, just kind of like comparatively, like, as a damage dealer, and then proportionally to, like, as a tank, I feel like this Fuego does his job better than this Asta does his job. That's kind of what my rankings are for like one character to another character, even though they're not in the same class. You do your job better than this person does their job. This Fuego I have in Wizard King level. Am I starting to think that he's better than Fauna? I put that on the last tier list. Yeah, I feel like he's better than Fauna. Like, dude, no, and also somebody commented on my attacker tier list, and they were like, dude, how could you put Julius so low? Julius is still Wizard King level. Come on now. Let's be real. Julius has been out for a little while, and they were complaining. They pretty much said, you putting Yami in the top tier and then putting Julius in the second tier is you just picking your favorite character and putting them where you want them. But where else would I put Yami and Julius if I run PvP and run Yami all the time, and every Julius that's faced me has been literally trounced in like 2 hits by my Yamis? Where would I place them? Tell me. Let me know. Or are you one of those people are you somebody who's not putting your money up and getting every single character? Which, nothing wrong with that. Are you somebody who's not putting your money up and getting every single character 5-star with the skill page of figuring out how they fully work, and then just saying that Julius is a better character than this character who clearly trounces him because you invested in Julius more? Let's be honest. Anyway, let's talk about Ghosh. Ghosh, where did I put him? He was in not the best. Honestly, when I was looking at Ghosh, I was thinking Big Gaming Y for a second there, but like, I put Ghosh not the best. I still, like, now that I've gone through and talked about every single character in the game, I feel like maybe I did start to rethink some characters here and there, but like, for the most part, my stuff ain't really changed all too much. Like, all these characters that are in the tiers right now, they were in the tiers that they were in whenever I did the, like, main video. Do I want to say, I think Fuego maybe does his job a little better. I don't know. I don't like that he randomly gives Intense Sunlight instead of giving it to like selected, like, chosen mages. That's the one thing that I don't like about Ghosh. If you could choose which mage was getting it, I feel like he'd be like, honestly, probably like up here in solid choice. I'd give him like this. If you could choose the mage that you were putting random sunlight on, or intense sunlight on, because though there is one move I think where you can't choose where the intense sunlight goes, but then there's another, but always whenever you do it, intense sunlight randomly just goes on a mage. And if you could choose where that second one was going, I don't know. I feel like it'd be better. If you could choose, if every move that he had was the same effect, but you could also choose who got intense sunlight, like an extra instance of it or something like that. If it wasn't set up in a way where like one of his moves gives intense sunlight and then he always gives a random intense sunlight stack on his like skills, and it was set up in a way more so where every move gave intense sunlight on the designated ally you chose, and then his passive was like whenever you give an ally intense sunlight, give them another intense sunlight. Because let's be real, you're not worried about building up the increasing the damage on every single mage on your team. You're worried about increasing the damage on a specific mage. If they made that little change, I could put him up here in solid choice. But like honestly, for now, I put him in not the best. Maybe still, I don't know. I feel like I like Asta a little better than him. I feel like Asta's a little better than him. Big Gaming Y, I still think Goldare is weird. My thoughts on Goldare has not changed at all. I still think he's a weird ass dude. Where did this Jack go? Not the best? Yeah, he's in the bottom of not the best. I like this Jack better than Ghosh. I'm more willing to invest in this Jack more than I'm willing to invest in Ghosh. I'm more willing to invest in this Jack than I am this Asta. Because like, dude, it's so hard for this Asta, man. This Asta has a hard life, bro. He's being compared to biggest bro. So it's like, it's kind of hard to like give him points, especially when you're just like, oh no, this Asta can do this. This Asta can just do it better. This Asta can just do it better. And if he's not doing it, he's doing something that's better any damn way. This Jack goes in not the best as well because of his sweaty tendency, his sweaty nature. But he is better than this Jack for certain with damage output wise. I like his gimmick, the miscalculation, and I feel like I do like him better than, oh, calm down. I feel like I do like him better than Fuego. Julius has not changed in my mind, still Wizard King level. Better than Fauna. I have him better than Fuego as well on the original list. But do I have him better than Charlotte? I mean, think about it. Speed control, revive, high damage. Speed control, revive, high damage, stun. Versus counterattacks, attack buffs, total defense, getting extra SP back to spam your own. Oh, dude, I don't know. I feel like I want to put Charlotte higher than Julius. So I will. I will do exactly that. This Kahono, where did I have her? Solid choice? Yeah, solid choice at best. I put her higher than Asta. I like Fauna. Like, what I'm thinking about right now, guys, is like whenever I am building a team, obviously I'm not gonna be looking. Obviously, when I'm trying to fill in my last slot, if I'm thinking I need a damage character, Kahono's not in the question. But like just in general, when I'm building a mono blue team, who is somebody that I'm definitely like running to put on the team? Fauna. I'm definitely running to put Fauna on the team. I don't know if I'm running to put Kahono on the team because I have this option right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I think Kahono is better than like for her use case. I feel like she is better than like the rest of these guys right now. These guys are like kind of like the dregs right now. Kahono, I'd say, is like a solid unit, decent unit. I'd say right here is like kind of like, I feel like there's like a split, right? There's a clear distinction. Right here at Kahono, she's like the midway point. Everything else, I'm just kind of like, eh. Everything above this, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I can mess with that. This Kahono, I put her in wizard level, wizard king level behind Charlotte, but I'll put her behind Julius because I have not gotten to use her 1,000,000,000% just yet. I definitely still feel like Julius is a better DPS than you, because like you still do require Mario Leona to be on the team for you to pop off that way. Kyoto, I will say, as a use case for attacker and a healer, I feel like I had more enjoyment out of using Kyoto for the time I did. Now, keep in mind about the landscape of the game when Kyoto came out. I remember Julius came out and Julius was at large, and instead of using Julius, I was using Kyoto to burn Julius as a PvP, and I had such a good time with it. Kahono I used for a little bit, and then literally Charmy came out, she was instantly replaced. Instantly dubbed. I didn't care anymore. Langris is ass. Langris is so weird. I think he's better than Gualder because, I mean, Gualder's buffing, I feel like, dude, what is the real purpose of your buffing? Langris at least is a DPS, so like even if he's bad, it's like he still does what he has to do. He still does damage. Leopold, I feel I was gonna say, I've maybe used Leopold one time comedically. I don't think I've ever used Gualder. I don't think I've ever even wanted to use Gualder. I don't think I've ever thought of using Gualder. I think I've maybe scoffed at the thought of using Gualder, but like, yeah, no. Gualder is like whatever at best. Licked, I'm gonna throw him definitely above Asta. I like him a little more than Kahono. And honestly, maybe even Kyoto. No more than Fauna though. There. I put him there. In between. Did I say I definitely like him more than Kyoto, or did I say maybe I like him more than Kyoto? He's actually, I mean, the list is already a little different because Fauna is higher than she was before. Fauna wasn't higher than like this Asta before, but now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. Lotus compared to Charlotte, no way. Compared to Julius, no way. Compared to that Kahono, honestly, I don't know about that one. Would I prefer Lotus as an option on my team more than these two big boy damage dealers back here? I'm sorry, big boy, big girl. I don't know, kinda? And I feel like it's just the fact that he came out first day of the game that kind of like deters me a little bit. But like, nah, he's still good though. And I don't want to break up Fuego and Fauna. I feel like those two are like, nicely like a nice little pair to have side by side. Yeah, I could rock with Lotus a little more than these two. I still do very much like appreciate, you know, mages who have more utility than like just doing straight up damage. Luck is still going to not the best tier. I do like to use Luck quite a bit. Honestly. This is probably going to be the first like tier change that I make. But I will put Luck here. I like Luck as a DPS better than these two. I think what he does is really interesting. I just hate the fact that he needs an entire team built around him. But if he can build that team around him, he can be good. But still though. And honestly, now that I'm thinking, I probably like him better than Kahono personally. But I wouldn't go like, but putting him in solid choice when he requires a whole team is just so, it just doesn't sit right with my soul. So does that mean... Put him here, because Kahono needs to stay in this tier. What if I do something to this effect? We leave Asta up here, we put Charmy down here and not the best, and then put Luck right there in front of Charmy. Because I like Luck more than Charmy. But like, both of them are... Charmy, you take 5 turns to get her real pop-off. Luck, you need to build a team around you. They both have requirements to their pop-off, but their pop-off is a pop-off, for sure. And now it's like, do I want to put him at the back of Solid Choice? Nah, needing the whole team to me is just killing me. Just killing me. He has a whole team of units like predicated around his kid. Like literally an entire team of them. Magna is definitely better than Luck. Definitely better than Luck. He's a little simpler, you know? So it's like not as hard to pop off with him. I say I like him as a burn option more than Fauna. I definitely do. Do I think he's better than Charlotte too? You know what? Nah, I'll leave him behind Charlotte because they're both red. And like, I usually associate colors, the same color mages like with each other as well because I'm just like a mono team would be really great. And I'm obviously thinking of mono teams because you have to run them. You don't have to, but like they make it easier when you're doing like the farming stages. So like I'd put them side by side maybe. Wizard King level for Mars. Ooh, right there? That felt kind of, felt kind of dirty right there. I think I do. I feel like Mars did last a little longer for me than Lotus did. Not to say that Lotus was bad, but like Mars was my highest combat power mage in my account for a while. And he was putting in work wherever I took his ass. Marileona, definitely better than Charlotte. Definitely better than Charlotte, I feel. Honestly, don't want to do this now? Now that I'm looking at the class of mages that are up here, but no, Charmy does still do a very impressive like job. It's just that mine, I haven't touched her gear in a long time. Once I mess with her gear and get her HP higher, I'm gonna be seeing crazier numbers, and then I can't deny that Charmy will be up here. Mimosa isn't a solid choice, but I feel like I've had some time to like mature and think since my healer tier list, and I honestly do feel like maybe she is Wizard King level. I mean, come on. Her revive is actually pretty good, and she has 2 different AoEs. 2 different AoE heals, I'm sorry. And like, yes, it heals based off of the magical attack of the characters, but like, you usually have a defensive option on your team too. So it's like, you still get some healing in on the characters who not necessarily the highest magical attack. And you also, now she might not be work best for the DPS characters, but like, she still has a bunch of like AoE heals in her kit in general. So she can just throw out heals, spam heals, however. Better than Fauna? Who would I even put her as higher than? I can't go past Lotus. I don't feel like I can go past Lotus. Maybe I put her here. Because he has an instant wipe comp. But if her defense is looking right, if her defense and HP is looking right, and she doesn't die, you can literally just like heal. You can literally revive the person that Flayo killed. Plus, like, healers hold a lot more weight than DPSs. There are 22 DPSs. There are 6 healers. Healers hold a lot more weight and have to carry a lot more weight. So like, I value them a lot stronger. This Mimosa is still gonna stay in solid choice level though. Something about her just having mainly like single target heals, just kind of like, and like being more of like a buffer. They should have just made her a buffer at that point. But like, yeah, I don't think she's like the best, honestly. Yes. I'll leave it there. Noelle. Put Noelle right here because like Julius dominated Noelle. Julius was like the Kyato and Julius both dominated Noelle. Yeah, I'm kind of comfortable with that right there. Cause like, let's look at our top 10 right now. Black Asta, Marileona, Charlotte, Charmy, other Charlotte, Julius, Noelle, Mars, Kahono, Lotus. That's a pretty stacked top 10 right there, to be honest. Like, all these guys are cracked right here. But that is subject to change. This Noelle is Fifth Leaf Activity. I like her more than Charmy, actually. I think she's more toxic than Charmy is helpful. She is so damn annoying. Charmy, like, she can silence you. She can take away your SP, which does hinder Charmy a lot, dude. She's super annoying with that shit. This Noelle, I had a solid choice. And I'm trying to, like, somewhat remember. She's a better healer than this Mimosa, I feel like. I have her behind Kahono, though. I guess that continuous heal will really just be hitting to me. I'll keep it this way. No, if it gave me why. I'm kind of like easing up on this Nozel because the other Nozel's in, and now I'm just kind of like, oh, you're like the dumb younger brother. It's fine. You can be bad. It's okay. But, like, he's still bad, though. Honestly, I'll put him here, though, because, like, even though I looked at his kit and I was just like, yo, what the hell were they thinking with this? When I look at Gueldare, I'm just like, what's actually going on here? I'm actually confused. This Nozel. Boop. I like this Nozel a lot. He has the damage reduction for every stack of Mercury. He has the extra damage for the Mercury. He has the extra additional attacks after you use his ultimate if he has Mercury. I like him. I like him quite a bit. I like him a lot. I gotta use him more, but I just 5-starred mine the other day, so I haven't really, like, that hasn't fully set in for me yet, but, like, you know, it will eventually. Great. Another solid choice. Dude, solid choice and Wizard King level are actually looking kind of like, looking a little similar. Now, do I want to put that Nozel in top 10? I just thought about that. Am I putting that Nozel in top 10? He'd make a better case for top 10 in my opinion, just because I've used him and not really used that Kahono, and I just got her 2-star. Alrighty. He's definitely better than this Asta. I'd say he's probably a little better than this Mimosa too, because this Mimosa feels like she's supposed to be a supporter, but she's a healer, which doesn't make much sense to me. Maybe here. I'm thinking here or something like that, because I remember honestly, he trounces that. He trounces both of them, honestly. He's better than Kyato because Kyato has high single target damage, but, like, once Raditz pops that shield, you're struggling to get through. If Kyato's your only DPS, you're struggling to get through until you get the fully realize Kyato's buffs. I feel. Plus Fauna, her damage just doesn't. Her damage don't hit the same. I feel like Raditz could probably go above her just because his shield can instantly not negate what she does, but, like, his shield is a very big hurdle for her to get by. I hate Raya. Literally. Better than Nozel? Nah, dude, I hate Raya. I hate this. Raya makes my heart burn with a rage of 1,000 suns, because I'm like, bro, there's things that you did on other characters that would have worked perfectly on Raya. I'm just like, dude, what the hell were you thinking? Rill is he in solid choice? He is in solid choice. I'm going to I'll put Rill right here behind Raditz because Charlotte, her extra turns are guaranteed on her skill 2. As long as somebody on your team is killing enemies, those extra turns are guaranteed. Magna, very simplistic character. He has the burn that comes in as soon as he comes in. He can stun enemies if they're burning with his skill. Like, really good, simple kit. Makes sense, it works. Raditz has that shield, and once you use that shield, it is like, and it's crazy. I'm kind of like rating the shield kind of highly right now, but, like, I guess that's fair because all the characters that I'm looking at right now, I'm pretty sure all the ones that can, like, take away barriers are above him right now on the tier list. So I feel like it's fine. Rill is really good. Rill is really cool. Whenever the RNG is in your favor. If the RNG is not in your favor, Rill can be like a wasted, like, choice on your team. But, like, when the RNG is hitting, it's hitting. Like, bro, when you're stunning the entire enemy team and you're doing defense down and just getting extra big damage out because of Rill can be a really fun time. I remember I I was standing this man Real for a while. My PvP team was Real, Voltos, Red Yami, and Charmy, was it? I can't remember. I gotta go back to like some old videos to figure that team out. But like, yeah, no, that team wasn't too bad. This Real. She's an offensive buffer, but he's like a speed buffer. Speed always goes a really long way. I'm not gonna put him top 10. I feel like that'd be like kind of blasphemous, but he's right there right there at the cusp. I feel like he's better than this Kahona though. Like I've read Kahona's stuff. Like the offensive buffs are great, I know, but like the speed buffs, bro, getting your turns back faster and faster and faster is always great. Sally, I had lower than, yeah, no, she can stay lower than Ghosh, honestly. Sally, you know, no explanation. Sally stays below Ghosh like she was originally. Sally just feels like the kind of supporter where you're just building up to a big turn, and after you build up to the big turn, you're just sitting there like, okay, well, where do we go from here now? Spirit Dive, you know, Mary Leona's better than him. And I don't want people to think that I'm just like putting these guys all at the top because they're all limited. Because look at Julius, I'm being fair. Spirit Dive, you know, I'd probably rush to put Charlotte on a team before, you know. Literally, these three mages right here together would probably all be on a team if I was making it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do I like what Noelle is? Honestly, Noelle has better silence capability, SP taking you know, capability. I won't put him lower than Charmy. That's ridiculous. That's asinine. But dude, this Noelle is a thorn in my side till this day. Like, you know, attack somebody who's got Zora's reflection trap, and he basically kills himself. That's easy. This Noelle doesn't hit that hard. More so, her skills just have really toxic effects to him. Honestly, I'm keeping Noelle above him. Damn it. Yeah, Noelle goes above Spirit Dive, you know, I feel. Yo, and honestly, yo, I don't know, like, how long has it been I've been recording? 32 minutes at this point. If you're in the video still hanging on right now, and you're just, like, raging in your seat, please, dude, talk shit to me in my comments. That shit is hilarious. I love that shit. We got Swimsuit Vanessa. I put her in not the best. You know, when she first came out, I was like, yeah, she's a fun choice, I guess. Maybe, I feel like she's better, maybe, than the Charm. Nah. You're not better than him. Right there is maybe good. Yeah, I literally have her above Jack on the actual attacker tier list and below, like, Fuego. So this right here is the same little triplet right here. This Vanessa. I put her in, like, solid choice, I'm pretty sure. But she was the only solid choice I had for supporters. Supporters are so crucial, though. Maybe she becomes the top of solid choice. And honestly, nah. She gives, like, protection. She gives invincibility. Maybe up here. Maybe up here. I'll put her here for now. Because I haven't used her as much as I want to, and I just got my hands on her skill page, maybe like yesterday. And like, I do want to use her a lot more and figure out what she's all about, because she seems very annoying to deal with. She seems very annoying to deal with. Veto, absolute dog shit. Yeah, no. Having a Guardian that's waiting for your team to die to do more damage is so ass backwards, it's so stupid, it makes me so mad. No, I can't put anybody worse than him. This Veto, I had a solid choice. Am I putting this Veto on a team over this Asta? Yes. Am I skipping these healers? Yeah. There. I'm comfortable with that. I am comfortable with that. This Vonjus I still had Wizard King level, correct? This one's Wizard King level, and the Guardian one is Wizard King level as well. You... Maybe something like this. Maybe something like that. So who's my top 10 now? These 6, these 4. I'm more comfortable with Vonjus being in the top 10 than this new Nozel. And I'm more comfortable with Mars being right outside of like top 10 territory than this Real. But obviously I had more mages. Honestly, this isn't even the top 10 yet, because there's still some mages that gotta go up in the toppy top. This Vangelis is so damn good. I like them better. They both just have their own. I'm gonna put them side by side. They both have their own purposes. One's a guardian, one's a supporter, but they're just so great at protecting the team. They're so great, honestly. Like both of them are just really good. Vangelis, that's crazy. Vangelis is probably one of the least not least liked, but whenever the Spade Kingdom arc happened and Yami got kidnapped, everybody was like, oh no, they gotta get Yami back. Nobody was like they gotta get Yami and Vangelis. People were just saying they gotta get Yami back. I feel like Vangelis, since he's such an appreciated character, they try to make him really good. And it pays off. He's really good in the game. He's really good. Both of these Vangelis are good. 50th activity. I can admit how good this Noelle is, but when I'm building PvP teams, I'm thinking about all the mages I have. And this Noelle, now her skills aren't all level 5. So maybe that's the reason why I'm not rushing to put her on a team. Witch Queen is ridiculous for certain. She works really well with a lot of different mages. Some of her kit is locked behind, effects that only happen for defenders, but her healing on DOT damage is actually a lot crazier than you think. It's so crazy. This Yami, he's at the top of solid choice before, and honestly, I'm gonna put him there. Is Yami better than all these guys right here? I gotta be fair. I gotta be honest. I love Yami, but I gotta be fair. He was the top of the DPSs on his list, but now I'm really looking back at it. Is there anybody on this tier that I want to put Yami behind? Is more so what I'm looking at. The reason why he's behind Charlotte is because those two work really, really well together. But Yami's cracked by himself. But when Charlotte does that skill 2 and gives him extra turns, he becomes a machine. It's insane the difference. This Yami is also a solid choice, but he can go. He's behind Fauna on the original list. Would I use Kyoto over this Yami? Yes. Yes, I would. But he's higher than Licked. Do I feel this way, really? I do. I do feel that way. Do I want Veto to be right there? Damn, dude, this is hard. Honestly, let me get all the characters on the list first. This Yami's up here. There. Yuno is a solid choice tier. For what this Yuno does, I actually like him better than Yami. Honestly, I like him better than Charlotte. I'm really banking on Charlotte for that extra turn gimmick. Plus, Charlotte is somebody given to you at the start of the game, so it's just it's not a waste of time to not work on her, but they kind of incentivize you doing that. Somebody commented on my debuffer video and said they would have put Red Yuno Wizard King level, and honestly, when I thought about that, I was like, yeah, I think this Yuno does his job a little bit better than this Yuno does right here. So I will actually bump him up to this level. Hey, I can't think of your YouTube name right now, but you won. Your comment actually got through into my psyche and actually got me to change my mind. So good job, GG. But where in Wizard King level? Here? I'm feeling that. And then Big Bad Dog Zora. I'll put it here. I'll put it right here. Because Yami can still wipe this man Zora easily. But Zora is still an absolute demon. Dog tier dude. Now, let me look through all these tiers and just make sure that I'm actually comfortable with all of these placements right here. Absolutely, that does not change. Yes. It's just I love Yami and I want to put him right here at top 3, but what Charlotte does for your team is just so impactful and it's so insane. But also this Yami still can dominate Azora turn 1 to prevent him from getting those reflection traps off on everybody. So I do feel comfortable with this top 5 right here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yo, chat. Yo, Magic Knights. I know y'all gonna be salty as hell. This boy Julius not top 10, and honestly, I don't care. Bro, I feel like Julius really has died down. He's not bad. People were so upset. Bro, People were so upset with my Julius placement on the attacker tier list. Bro, Julius is number 4 out of 22. How mad can you really be? You're so mad that I didn't put him in the top tier, but like, bro, Asta wipes Julius, Marileona wipes Julius. She makes it harder for Julius to do anything. Yami indefinitely wipes Julius. Zora with a reflection trap shits on Julius. Witch Queen literally can heal back the damage that Julius is doing. My Witch Queen has tanked Julius ultimates before. Noelle can take away Julius's ultimate like first turn, silence this man, whatever. Spirit Davino can tap Julius. Charmy can heal out all the damage Julius does. Counterattacks makes Julius not look so tough whenever he's taking damage back for hitting people. Like, everybody that I just listed off has some way to deal with Julius or get around Julius's crazy damage. I think, let me scan through one more time. I feel like maybe I'm ranking Nozel a little too highly. But who would I put him behind is the real question. Maybe overall Lotus is still a better debuffer. But I just really like, I just think that Nozel's kit is nice. That's so I had to kind of let that marinate for a second and just kind of like reel it back in. But this tier looks I feel like Fauna needs a healer to be fully like realized, because if you get to the point where she has 1 HP and you use your ultimate and the boss you're fighting is really hard and she doesn't kill it and you don't go to the next room, then you're not or like type advantage or whatever, you're not going to the next room, then you're not going to get that 50% heal. So Fauna needs some sort of healer with her. So I feel like I value Mimosa a little more. Do I want to switch this? No, I don't want to switch that. I think that's good. I think that's solid. Maybe I feel like the fact that some of these mages are newer is also what's making me want to like move them around. But like, just because you're new doesn't mean you're the best. Doesn't make you good. You hear? Yes. You're definitely better than Vanessa, to be real. Maybe that. Lingers to the top of the shit tier. Yeah, it makes sense. Psych! He's staying exactly where the hell he is. Sorry ass mage. Yeah, nah, I'm good with this. I'm feeling real good about this, and I'm feeling real good about the comments y'all are gonna leave on this. We all see this, bro. Hate on the Deadman all you want to. This is what the Deadman thinks is the order of mages in the game right now before Valkyrie Armor Noelle comes out. What's more than likely gonna happen is Noelle, and also Noelle being a new typing, I don't think that now her passives and stuff like that could change things, but like, with Noelle being a new typing, I don't see her really changing anybody else's place on the list. Let's see, because there's an attacker Noelle already. I don't even think that this Noelle could replace attacker Noelle on the list, and I feel like attacker Noelle will still maintain her spot just because they're attackers, but like Noelle has that shield. Like this Noelle is very versatile. Unless the Valkyrie Noelle is gonna be more versatile than this Noelle. This is the trademark. This is the milestone she's trying to like beat right here. If Valkyrie Armor Noelle is far and away better than this Noelle and very similar to this Noelle, then this Noelle drops a few notches. But like how many notches she drops? I couldn't tell you yet. Maybe she just sits right here behind Lotus. If the new Noelle completely replaces her, because this Noelle is still gonna be good. But like, if the new Noelle completely replaces her, maybe she's just behind Lotus. Honestly, let's go for that. Let's go for that. I feel like her buffs are going to be doing more for the team than what Nozel does. Let's go for that right there. That feels comfortable to me. But if you guys did enjoy this video or hated it and want to rage, please rage out in my comments. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so I can give you more rage content. And also leave a like, because when you like the video, it helps me out so much. But I do appreciate you guys for watching me butcher your opinion, butcher your hopes and dreams on my opinions for these characters. And honestly, if you go into my comments and you feel like, oh, what I was saying earlier about the dude who was like, yo, you're just putting people where you want to put them, and like Yami shouldn't be higher than Julius. You know what? To be fair, Julius should be the top of Wizard King level, because Julius is definitely better than Noelle on the original attacker tier list. But like, yeah, no, I'm not putting him above Yami or this right here. I'm not doing that. So like, yo, whoever hates my placements on these tier lists, cry about it. I don't care. This is based off of me fighting these mages in PvP, or just trying the mages out myself and not being too impressed or being highly impressed with some of them. But no, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, notification bell, you know, all the good stuff. And also join my Discord. My Discord is linked down below every single video I make. Please join my Discord, because we can have a nice little community there. But that's gonna be it for your boy DeadmanVince. I am signing out.